there. It is Saturday, November 30th. I was just too tied up yesterday. We had our big Thanksgiving for the family yesterday. It makes it a lot easier for more people to get here if we don't do it on Thursday. Yeah. So anyway, I was tied up yesterday and had a great time seeing people, some that we don't see very often. And the main things that happened this week were we put together, I got to put a link to this, put together a 5-minute strumming course as kind of a teaser for something we were bringing out yesterday, which was a few months ago I started putting together lists of my top 10 or 20 finger-picking songs, strumming songs, music theory related songs, classical songs, anyway, all the way down those rabbit holes. And one of them was a couple of weeks ago we put out the 2 finger-picking packs. And this week, just a couple days ago, we put out the strumming pack, and this was really fun to put together. Now, of course, subscribers, you guys have access to all of this, but you can at least just take a look at the bundles, the packs, and see some of the songs that I recommend. The strumming one starts with simple 3 and 4 chord songs: Heaven's Door, Lucky Man. It's a D chord there. I forgot. God. So that part's not so bad. Anyway, so it starts with some easy ones like that: Knocking on Heaven's Door, Lucky Man, Margaritaville, Brown Eyed Girl. We did the Oasis song in there, Wonderwall, and those I consider absolute beginning strumming songs. What I played back at the beginning. What was I messing around with there? Solitary Man. A couple Gordon Lightfoot tunes. I've been listening to Gordon Lightfoot a lot lately, and got to get to some more of his tunes very soon. And then we added, the second level in Volume 1 was songs that had bar chords, starting with just a few, like Tequila Sunrise that has 1 B minor in there. What else is in there? Nights in White Satin that has an F in there. Comfortably Numb that works out more B minors. Then they get a little bit more elaborate, like ones that have a lot of bar chords. Lay Lady Lay, and now as complicated as Walk Don't Run might seem, I actually have beginning players work on that. As soon as we're ready to start talking about bar chords, that's one of the best exercises for bar chords, because you're on each chord for just 2 beats, and that means you're just going to hold it for 2 beats, and you're going to let go of it, and then move it and squeeze it again. So that little exercise, just so you don't even have to play the rest of the song, but just that descending set of chords from A to G to F to E, and catching the E on the upbeat, that also, or on the and of 3, I guess that is. No. Yeah. Anyway, but because it's a syncopated change then to E, and I have one more really complicated one. When I say, let me take that back. Just a lot of bar chords because it's in the key of E. Sister Golden Hair. So take a look at the pack, even if you're a subscriber. The second volume, I had just a couple of these because I thought about putting together a whole volume, maybe 15 songs, on just power chord based songs, but I thought, let's just introduce a couple of power chord ones. Well, what do I have in there? Polly and You Really Got Me, and then kind of a blues based sort of power chordy song. J.J. Cale. So anyway, those are all tunes that's the power chord songs. Then some songs that use hitting bass notes. Country Strum, Friend of the Devil, Teach Your Children. What else is in there? Bojangles. There's one more. I could look at the list. Oh, Take Me Home Country Roads, the campfire version. Now, John Denver songs, a lot of John Denver songs and Gordon Lightfoot songs. And I'll get more into Gordon Lightfoot over the next couple of weeks, I think. are you can just strum them, or you can work on some intricate picking like John did himself. So well, anyway, so that's in my country strum. And then we get into some that I would consider intermediates because they've got more complicated stuff. We can work it out, which is not much of that. A little percussion, a little Ian Anderson. I played a little more than that, so you knew what I was talking about. Mrs. Robinson. So anyway, Mrs. Robinson is in there, American Pie. And then there's a couple that do get complicated. Oh, what key is that in? We got Stray Cat Strut in there. I think it's in C minor. I can't remember the lead right now, but something like that. And that lesson goes into the lead, but the reason it's really in there as a strumming song is the rhythm guitar part is complicated enough. We got this in there. Just because it's a little bit more elaborate, complex strumming. And I'm not sure, I didn't take a look at the lesson on Question, but it's also a really I thought about, wasn't sure whether I should put in Pinball Wizard or Question. That was like going to be the most complicated, I guess, of the ones I was looking at there. So, but anyhow, that's it. That's my story on strumming songs. What else I started doing this week was messing around a little bit more. So here's my two things that are on the horizon for me. They are some Gordon Lightfoot tunes that I just am stunned with. So if you have a favorite Gordon Lightfoot song that isn't already up at our site, I'm open to recommendations. This is one I've played before. Great progression. Fascinating progression, using a few chords out of the key and a couple of secondary dominants and a couple of a lot of inverted chords. We had D's with F sharps in the bass, or D with F sharp in the bass. There was another one, E with G sharp in the bass. That is such a cool sound. That is Now and Then. I know we already have a Beatles tune up here called Now and Then, but that's one that's in the high on the running of my tunes for the Gordon Lightfoot stuff, along with I'm Not Supposed to Care. So right now, those are the two that I'm really leaning towards. But if you have another suggestion that I should not ignore, get it to me. I think that is it for what I wanted to do. We're almost at the end of the year here, and pretty soon it will be 2025. So I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving weekend, and looking forward to the rest of December, starting tomorrow, being a good time for all. Happy holidays.